Okay, so I think I'm recording. I'm all good to go. All right, so welcome everybody. My name is Mr. Hancock. I'll be your teacher for this class. This class is called Personal Finance. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over all the different aspects of, I guess, real life when it comes to, having to deal with finances, having to deal with getting a mortgage, having to do with investing, having to do with car insurance, having to do with all that fun stuff that we kind of want to put off till the very end. We're going to kind of talk about those and go through all of those. And the curriculum is really good for this. What it actually is I've got all the stuff comes from Dixie State University. They've put together a really cool program that really I think is pretty engaging. So hopefully you'll like it as we kind of get going here. And thank you guys for all joining. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about myself. This is my family right here. So my wife, Christy, and then we have 3 little kids. My youngest is Kaylor. That's over here. This was his 1-year-old birthday. It's like over a year old, so I really need to update it, but he's 2 right now. I have my son Kaysen, who's 4, and my daughter Brooklyn, who is 7. So I got a couple kids there. We like to do fun activities, that kind of stuff. So that's a little bit about me. As we're kind of going through here, contact information. So if you need to contact me, one of the best ways to contact me is just to call or text me. My phone number is right here, so you might want to write that down just so you have that. It should be, I post it other places too, so you might be able to find it other places, but it's kind of nice to have that right there. Also, email. If you need to email me something, a question, I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Gotta admit, I'm not like super diligent on the emails, so it may take a little bit for me to get back to you, but phone's probably the best way to contact me if you need something right away. Alright, as we're going through this, a couple things, resources. The school website, I don't know if you've ever been there before. It's really good because it has like what's going on. I did fail to mention and put in our slides that we do have a high school activity. It's a corn maze activity. Does everybody know about that? Yes, maybe put on there. Kind of. All right. So it depends on where you live is where it's going to be. And so yeah, we got some green check marks out there that's saying they do know about it. If you got the little app, it kind of shot it where it's going to be. I know there's one in West Jordan, one that's in like West Ogden area. One that's in Logan, I think one that's down south too. Okay, so it'll be kind of a fun, just corn maze things, get to know your classmates. I will be at the one near West Ogden, and so I'll be up there from 4 to 7 is when this is at. So if you go to the website, it'll be on there. Also, I have my own website. All the content's actually on the OLS, but if you need to find the videos some other way or you can't get them up, you can always go to that website and find them because all the videos are there. Okay, let's kind of go into what personal finance is. Okay, so personal finance is the financial management which an individual or family unit performs to budget, save, spend monetary resources over time, taking into account the various financial risks and future life events. You're probably like, huh, that is a long sentence there, and what does it have to do with me? Okay, we'll be talking about that. We're going to do a little bit of writing on the board today, so get prepared to do that. But we'll be talking about different things that we wants, needs, that kind of stuff, and kind of go from there. Okay, a couple things. There's 2 options to this class, okay? Right now, you guys are in option number 1, so you're just getting regular high school credit towards your high school diploma, okay? you're going to get 0.5 credits, okay, towards graduation. This is a block class, and it's only informative. So basically what that means is it's just like any regular class you take like in high school, okay? I do have an option that's a concurrent enrollment option. And so what I would have you do is you'd stay in this class, finish all the informative stuff, and then next semester, because the college course is a semester class, you would register with Dixie State University, and you can get 3 college credits towards getting a degree, okay? It counts as one of your general electives. It's a semester long. Whatever you did in this class, I will transfer over that grade to this class, okay? So it's kind of like, okay, I did this, now I can just finish off the rest of it. So if it's something you want to do, it's more in-depth discussion and assignments that you'll have to do. There is also a fee for the course, but also if you need financial assistance, you can do it. It sounds like school has forced me to go to college without an option. No, like, this is only if you want to, man. So like, if you finish this class, you really like it, and you're like, hey, I'd like to get college credit for it, you can enroll in that class, and then I can take it for you. If you don't do anything, you're just going to stay in the regular class. It's not a big deal, okay? So if you have interest, if you're interested, email Miss Hymas or myself right here, and we can talk you through the process. I think registration starts about end of December, and you'll be starting beginning of January in that course, okay? And all the work that you do in here would just transfer over, and you just have to do the rest of the assignments that are required in there, okay? So any questions on concurrent enrollments if you want to do that option? If you do, why don't you just kind of email me there, and we can work through that together. All right, okay. So how can you pass this class? Because everybody wants to pass. Everybody wants to at least get a 60% or above and get credit towards graduation. One, if you log into the course each day, just maybe do like watch one video and do a quick quiz. Make sure you do your assignments. Turn in your quizzes on time, and ask for help if you need it. Okay. I just got off the phone with a student just recently. We walked through the quiz, so you kind of understand what to expect there. So really, the class is set up pretty simply. Okay. What you'll have here, you can go to the class plan at the top there, and it will show you what's due. Now, classes are usually not on Wednesdays, just so everybody knows. Because we didn't have school on Monday, I had class on Wednesday, and the reason I did that is so we can hurry and get started. I can get you guys started. So quizzes, basically units or lessons, I guess you'd call them. I think I'm having it lessons. Lessons are due on Monday and Wednesday of each week. Okay, and so you'll just go through one of the lessons each time. So what I'm going over today will be due Monday. What I go over on Monday, those things will be due on Wednesday, and then the next Monday, and then just so on, okay? And so we only have one live class a week, which is at 1:15 on Monday. So every Monday, 1:15. Okay. All right, so what you need to do to get to here, okay, so here's something to note, that your grade is specifically based upon all the quizzes in the course, okay? So this one, I don't have any kind of writing assignments. I do not have any anything else like that. It's all based upon those quizzes, okay? So you'll want to make sure you watch the videos and take the quizzes there in order to get that. Yeah, it's not bad. Matea, how are you? I remember you from driving. Very good. Hopefully you're driving safe and haven't got an accident yet. So sorry, I do driver's ed, so that's why I was like, oh yeah. Okay, a couple things. One, to break down of everything, you need to get at least 60% to pass. Now, of course, you want to get higher than that. So, so what you'll want to do is, if you don't do so well on a quiz, I want you just to go back, rewatch everything, and redo the quiz. I have it all broken out there. So, okay, so I'm getting the chat. I should have mentioned driver's ed because everybody has questions on that. So yeah, I can help people out with driver's ed. Just email me, and I can give you that information. It kind of depends a little bit on where you live, but if we can work it in, we'll try to get you set up in driver's ed. Okay, so just email me zhancock@utahvirtual.org. Okay. All right. So for lesson 1, which is going to be due on this coming Monday, we're going to be talking about analyzing the roles of culture, social, and emotional influence on financial behavior. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to have like a little bit of discussion. I'm going to give you guys permissions here in just a second. Oh, where is it at? All right. Yep. Okay. So you have it now. So you can go over here and you can write on the board. And what I want you to do is I want you to take a second, think about this question, and then I want you to write on the board, and we're just going to discuss some of these things. Okay. So this is a hypothetical, so it could be anything, right? If you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? Okay. If you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? So use the tools over here, start to write on the board here. Anything in the world, okay? So I can think of all kinds of fun stuff I'd like to buy, I'd like to have, right? I'm a boating guy, so I think a really nice boat would be nice. Okay, so we got some stuff coming in. Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. A house that is fully paid off. I like the paid off part, right? Because that will save you in the long run from paying a lot of money out. A big house and a plane ticket to Canada. Okay. Hey, do you know what? Canada is going to get really cold here pretty soon. I want to be honest. Like, Canada's fun at some points in time of the year, but I'm more of like a, Bahamas, Caribbean kind of guy. All right. A house, a car. Very good. All right, I like that one. A jacked up F-150 diesel dually for truck. All right, I'm glad you at least picked the right brand because I'm a Ford guy myself, right? Okay, somebody put in the chat a life supply of snacks. It's always good. You'll never go hungry, right? Somebody said a huge pool. You're in the same terms as my wife. She loves, she wants to have a pool all the time, no matter where we are. A big house, okay? A tiger, I like it, and live in a huge house in California. Okay. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of California, but hey, whatever's to you, right? A villa in Spain. Now we're talking. Okay. Very good. A truck and a house with land. Very good. A 1973 Chevy Impala. Okay, I like those old cars, right? Those are fun. If I could get an old Mustang, I think that's my next thing that I want to get. An old Mustang, maybe a fastback, something like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, somebody's putting it right here. A 1967 Ford Mustang and live in a huge house in California. Okay. I like the 67s. I've been dreaming of those for a long time. Okay. So somebody said, I might have to pull that down so I can see it completely. Okay. College. Okay, that will be good because that will help with future income. A house and a car. Okay. Very good. Anything else? I mean, you guys got to go bigger than this. Like buy a country and a little island, something like that. Get one of those classic England style cars, okay? And I'll be happy. Chevy Impala. Yeah. Someone has good taste. Yep. The Earth's core. Okay, somebody may be taking like science right now or something like that. Maybe so you can sell it, you know? I don't know. All right, cool. So I'm going to move to the next one real quick. We're going to write on this one too. Okay, here is the question now. Why do you not just go out and buy it? Why don't you go buy that villa in Spain, right? Why don't you go buy all this stuff, right? The nice jacked up Ford or the Ford Mustang or the big house, okay? Okay, very good. So not enough money with a frowny face. Okay, we don't have the money. So he says, I'm broke. Okay? Because I'm young for another year and don't have money. Okay? So I'm guessing you'll turn, 18 pretty soon or not enough money, okay? Because you can't have enough money and you should buy things you need rather than you want, okay? All right, well, people have big houses, right? And do they really need them? No, but we have that. Haven't found the money tree, okay? I'm still looking for that myself, okay? Very good. All right, so hopefully I've kind of gotten you thinking a little bit, right? Of that. I like the picture there, right? Maybe that's no money, I think. I think that's what it is. All right, cool. Okay, so I got another question for you up here, okay? Real quick. Okay. What would be the consequences if you did go and buy this item? Okay? So let's just say, hey, I want that big house. I'm going to go take out a mortgage and just go pay for it. What consequences? Okay. So somebody said, I would lose it because I couldn't pay the money back for the loan. Okay, what's the other thing? Debt, or would be taken away for no payments. Yep. I don't know if you've seen those shows. They have they're called I saw the other one was like repossession thing, and this guy was going, and that's what they do. They sneak into the cars that are being repossessed, and they go take off with them. It's pretty hilarious because the people are all that. You wouldn't be able to have money to buy food. You can't do anything. Yeah, right? It ties you down. You're unable to be able to do that kind of stuff. Debt and you wouldn't have money for essential things like food, okay? Yeah, so there's I think you guys are distinguishing now. There's needs and there's wants, right? And that's what we're going to talk about. But my biggest hope out of this whole class, right, is you kind of get a little bit where you understand consequences, I guess, right, of how this thing works. One thing is money can be emotional. My wife and I, we talk about things that we want to do, maybe take my kids to Disneyland, maybe, buy a truck, you know what I mean? Things like that. And it kind of gets emotional, right? And we have a hard time saying, well, I really want that. Or here's a good one, for example. Instead of preparing before when you go out to work or something like that you bring food with you, you're always stopping at McDonald's or fast food restaurant. And if you spend $5-10 each time, pretty soon you're working, 25, well, yeah, probably maybe about 25 days a week, right? So if you did that, $10 each time, right? 25 times 10, you just spent $250 on food for one meal, right? That didn't even feed you for the whole day. So, anyways, that's kind of some stuff right there. So that's what you're going to do when you kind of go through things. Now this is kind of a personal question, but I'll have you answer it anyways. Have you ever bought anything without planning for it? If so, did you have any kind of consequence? He said, haha, yeah, I had to pay my parents back. Yeah, your parents are not always going to be there to bail you out, okay? So it's good. So no, that's good. That's good you haven't bought anything without at least planning, right? Okay, so somebody bought a Mustang. Okay, this might be a really good experience. Okay, we'll have to look at that in a second as it's coming up here. Okay. Oh, shoes, and my car broke down the next day. That's what happens, right? If you don't have like an emergency fund off to the side to maybe help you when those things come up. It's about a 2009 Mustang. I couldn't pay the stuff to fix it. Yeah. See, those things come up, right? And so we're going to be talking about how to save, how to do things smart, how to get money for like college. Because if you have a desired skill, okay, people are going to pay more money for you, okay? They're going to pay more money for you to work for them, and then you'll be able to have plenty of money throughout life there, okay? All right, okay, I think I have one more. I don't even know what it is. Let's see here. Do you know what supply and demand? Yeah, we're going to skip that one. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, can you guys see my screen now? Can you give me a green check mark if you can see my screen? Very good. Okay, so this is working good. Sometimes it doesn't always work that great. Okay, so this is your class right here. Okay, so a couple things I want to mention. So one, this announcement board, this is where I'm going to post our recording. So anytime we have a class and you can't make it here or something like that, I will post the video here so you'll have access to it. Okay, so you can just come here for a one-stop shop. Okay, right here with the plan section, that will show when things are due, but I do want to show you the content real quick. So if you go into content, this is where you're going to start your class. I have 5 units. Okay, so if we look here at Unit 1 and Module 1, so Module 1 is due this coming Monday. So everything in Module 1, which is right here, you'll need to do. So what you do is you click on this first video, and it's all embedded here for you, and you're gonna watch this video. This video first talks about evaluating emotions and when making a financial decision, okay? Which is somewhat what we talked about today. You watch the video, and then after you watch the video, you go in and you take the quiz, okay? Then you go to video 2, watch it, take the quiz. Video 3, watch it, take the quiz, okay? So that's everything that's due for Monday, okay? And then Module 2 will be starting to go over on Monday, and that will be due on Wednesday, okay, of next week. So next Wednesday. And so we just kind of follow that same format. Now, here's some questions I've had before in the past. Can you go ahead? Yes, okay? If you want to finish the class, I've had people finish the class in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then they're done for the block, which is nice, okay? So if you want to do that, I'm more than happy for you to do that. My biggest thing is get you going there. You're going to ask that question. Yes, that's possible. In my class, it's possible because I make it that way. So I have almost everything all updated, so you guys can just knock this out if you'd like. And I think that's kind of it. I can't think of anything else to talk to you guys about right now. So live classes are always Monday. So this is just an offhanded thing we had on a Wednesday. So Monday is when the live classes are, and then the rest of the week you can kind of get to work. Okay, extra credit. So I haven't been doing extra credit in this class because you can just go and retake the quizzes as many times as you want to get the grade you desire. Okay, so I think if you learn that stuff, then you're good and you don't need extra credit, right? Okay. All right. What other questions might you have or anything like that? Okay, looking forward to the class again. Good. I do not have an exit ticket for this class, but I will have some moving forward. So, okay. All right. Okay, if don't have anything else, any other questions, you guys are free to go. I will post this recording to the announcement page. It will be on there. If you can just start on that module 1, get those, watch those 3 videos, watch those things by Monday, then you'll be on track, and then we'll see you guys next Monday, the live class. So everybody have a great day. We'll see ya. I'll stick around.